My name is Lewis Hall, and I'm on the board of the Beverly Hills Unified School District and a proud member of this community. We are in a serious battle with the Los Angeles County Metropolitan Transportation Authority, or Metro, and their plans to put a subway under our high school. We cannot allow this to happen. It's dangerous for our students and will severely restrict our plans to expand our school. Let me make it clear. Beverly Hills wants a subway. The route is the issue. Here is the original proposed route for the subway. It would run under two major streets, Wilshire Boulevard and then Santa Monica Boulevard, with a station on Santa Monica. It's straight, simple, and we agreed with this route. But then Metro switched to a new route that detours down this residential street, turns under our district office, goes through our campus, and lands at a station between that tall silver building and those black buildings on Constellation Boulevard. Beverly Hills has only one high school. This school can go nowhere else. Where do we grow a campus? We can't add new buildings at the south end. This is the only place flat enough for our athletic facilities. And the north end is narrow and already full of buildings. This front lawn is historically protected. We can only build here in the middle where we have these tennis courts and behind those buildings. But this is exactly where Metro wants to put its tunnels. Public school construction is under the tight control of the Department of State Architects. In California, no heavy rail has ever gone under instructional buildings, and no public school has ever been allowed to build on top of a tunnel. The school district will lose all sovereignty to alter the existing buildings in any way, and we'll have to ask Metro's permission to build anything on this campus. And even if Metro grants us permission, the Department of State Architects likely won't. According to Metro's own studies, students will hear or at least feel vibration of trains passing underneath them. So, is our need to expand and the vibration the only reasons we don't want a subway to go under our high school? No. Look over there. See that tall tower? That's an oil well. Oil is being pumped out of the ground right now. Oil has been pumped out of the ground here for over 100 years. We have records showing many oil wells on our school property, and those are ones we recorded. Many we don't know about. This photograph here was taken before this high school was built in 1926. We're standing here. A lot of oil derricks on the campus then. This is the original subway route, and this is the MTA's new route through an oil field. Can Metro tunnel through an oil field? They say they can, but they've never gone through one like this. Since we don't know the location of all the abandoned wells, and it could be dozens, a tunnel machine could hit a well casing. Now that's a big problem. A tunnel machine hit a pipe in Seattle last year and is still stuck in the ground. If a Metro machine hits a well casing, it will need to be dug out. And if it happens to be under our building, well, they'll need to tear apart the building. But there's a worse problem. Where there is oil, there is methane gas. These abandoned oil wells are filled with methane under very high pressure, and a tunneling machine can disturb these pockets of gas. Methane could rise to the surface and seep under our buildings. A while back, methane gas reached the surface a few miles from here. The explosion seriously injured 23 people.
For more than 2 hours now, firefighters have been burning off the underground gas. It's a job that could take days, even weeks.
Are we being hysterical? No. These are real and serious problems, well recognized within the oil industry. You can see no oil wells along Santa Monica Boulevard. There is no oil there, so there is no methane gas. The risk is zero. Other dangers from tunneling include generating electromagnetic fields from the transaction power system, releasing hydrogen sulfide gas, changing benzene migration and quantities, long-term health effects from vibration, building collapse or settlement, chemical exposure from tunneling slurry. Sure, some of these risks are small, but they're still real. The route will trigger safety reviews by 7 separate agencies that all regulate school construction. Metro has completely ignored this complication, and passing these reviews is uncertain. What happens if any one of these agencies say no? The answer is that we cannot build or occupy our campus. We have nowhere else to go. So why is Metro so intent on placing a station on Constellation rather than on Santa Monica? But Metro wants to go to Constellation no matter what the risk. They had to have a reason. And what they came up with is a whopper.